Masha. Am I saying your name accurately?
Masha, yes.
Masha. So I've offered to hold this space related to your comment about being in an avalanche and how to heal from that.
Yeah, I've not been directly in one. I was just there when it happened.
Oh, you were there when it happened. Okay.
Yes, but actually I don't feel like going into the details of it.
No, we don't need the content. Tell me how you would like to use this space.
I'm not sure, to be honest. We were speaking about something yesterday and that felt enticing, but I don't remember.
So I was talking about the behaviors. So from the last recording, let me see if I can find the piece of paper. I was talking about, for me, what's important with working with any uncles is knowing which driver behavior you are engaged with. Because often that's all people have access to, or all that's observable. The rest needs inquiry. So my hypothesis to you was that you are probably using a hurry up driver, going fast, and that will activate your nervous system.
Yeah, well, actually, I oscillate between that and like being in sort of like freeze mode. It's either one or the other.
Hurry up and freeze. And what are you feeling now as you say that? You oscillate between hurry up and freeze.
I feel a sort of relief about the recognition of the hurry up behavior. Because it's like I can't switch it off when I'm in it. And it's most of the time. So in the other one, I feel lethargic. So then I use stimulants or work, or just like I switch gear into the hurry up. And the hurry up feels sort of better because I have the sense I have more control.
And you can do something rather than freeze. It's a very different experience.
Yeah. And also I don't feel so many feelings. It's more like an anxiety sort of state.
Yeah, the driver behavior is designed so we don't feel, it doesn't work because you are feeling, but not feeling feelings that you can use for creating what you need.
Yeah, and just like Jane, I haven't watched any of the previous recordings, so I don't really know anything. Like, could you also please remind me what uncles is for?
So unprocessed, neglected key life events.
Okay, thanks.
And the reason I use that word rather than trauma is because it gives the action that's needed. What was unprocessed needs processing, experiencing. What was neglected needs our attention, and then to integrate the key life events.
Yeah. I'm feeling conscious about being recorded.
You're feeling conscious about?
This being recorded.
And I'm absolutely fine not to use it for anything. But there's a clue for us there. What are you scared about if this is recorded?
I don't, well, actually that's going into the background. Like your smile is similar to my mom's smile, and
Yeah.
that irritates me a lot.
Thank you for telling me. You're irritated when I smile.
Yeah, the way that you smile and your facial expression is very similar to my mom's facial expression. Sometimes, yes.
And you're angry because you're angry with your mum's that I smile like your mum because
Well, because I'm angry because she's I don't think I've ever experienced her in a regulated nervous state, and I am angry because I'm especially angry when I get like that sort of, I don't know what the correct expression would be, but like the knowing sort of look, and like I'm in charge and I know sort of look, when I know that, like when, and yeah, that it just makes me really furious.
I am appreciating you being so straight up with me. So with your mum, it's a look that it's like she's all knowing and she knows, and you're pissed off with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because like for example, I even was talking to her today. Actually, she called me, and then like all I could hear was her being helpless and anxious. And yeah, and that pisses me off because that's all I sort of get from her.
And Masha,
My
what effect does it have on you having an anxious, helpless mother?
it's I feel like I don't know what the word is, but I feel like I feel helpless because I cannot help her. She cannot help me with anything. And
Two drowning people.
sorry?
Two drowning people. You're in the sea and you're
Yeah.
two drowning people. And what you said was you haven't been around her with a calm nervous system.
Yeah. Yeah, neither, like actually no one in my family.
What
So
feeling did you just experience? No one in your family has a calm nervous system.
yeah, I feel like despair. I feel sadness and fear that I will never be able to have that.
Sadness and fear, you won't be able to have that. Keep going, Masha.
It's like it's very strong, this despair of around it. And it's also very old, and it's still like, yeah, it's always present. I mean, okay, it's maybe not always present, but so it feels like it's always waiting behind the corner to catch me when there's some challenge. Like, And yeah, and there is, it's just a mix, like also anger and fear of not being able to live the type of life I want to live and being stuck in this.
And are the anger and fear separate or mixed? That you're scared and angry you might not be able to live the kind of life you want?
I don't know, they might be mixed. Fine. Like the unmixing has never really worked for me.
So you're sad and scared around your mum because you experience her as helpless and really anxious, and it's like you're both drowning, and you're angry and scared because you want something different, a different kind of life. Not sure if you can create it, Masha. Really breathe in. Yeah, go for it. Be with those emotions. Tell me about your tears. You're sad because...
Because I just turned 40 and I feel so far from what I actually want to be experiencing in my life. And because I don't know how to get there, it seems impossible.
Do you know where there is? You said you don't know how to get there. Do you know where you want to get to?
Yes, I want a partner and maybe a family, but I want like a healthy relationship with a partner. And I want a stable job and yeah, like a stable life. Also investing into a home.
You want stability.
Yeah.
And healthy relating with a partner. Keep going, Masha. Let that sadness really breathe into it.
And I'm sad. I'm sad because like a week ago I met someone who I thought, wow, like this would be the perfect partner. And it was not, like it was not possible. And then yeah, then I go into these loops of like, yeah, I'm not good enough. Like what am I not doing well enough? Like what do I need to do? I'm never gonna get one person like this next to me. And it's just,
So you had hope that maybe this would work, and your hopes were dashed.
well, no, actually, I just met this person, but I really liked them, and they were not available.
Yeah, you had hope though. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, and I secretly like still do, and then I'm like, well, this is ridiculous because I've been through this type of pattern for many years, and it's toxic, and still I see it still trying to work in the background. It's just so exhausting. Yeah.
so Masha, it looks like you never had that stability relationally when you were young and with your mum. You didn't.
No, because she's completely immature.
Yeah, you sound got an emotion about that. Which one is it?
Anger.
Yeah. She's immature, helpless, anxious. There's no stability there relationally for any young person.
So what do I do?
My proposal is we go back to when you were to that history, your history, and find the decisions you made in order to survive being around a helpless, anxious mother. Because I doubt you'd have been able to relax around those kind of energies at a neurological level, at your nervous system level.
Yeah, true. That's why I don't want to see her, because it just freaks me out.
Freaks you out or takes you back to when you were a much younger part of you?
Probably. Well,
In my research, Masha, one way that kids try to get seeming, do you know the English word seeming? Supposed security, is to create what was familiar, reliable, and predictable back then.
can you repeat the whole sentence again, please?
One way as kids we try to get security is by keeping things reliable, predictable, and consistent. And to do that on a neurological level, that's where the hurry up driver comes in. Got to go fast to keep your nervous system actually in a state of hyperarousal. And then you said, and then you switch to freeze. What do you think about my theory?
So why would I want to keep myself in hyperarousal?
Because that was security, because it was reliable, predictable, and consistent. But with your survival mechanism, not your thriving.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So for me to, this is how you created some security. I'm using a funny English word, seeming security, because there's nothing secure about it. Pseudo. However, it's consistent, reliable, and predictable from your historic experience.
Yeah.
So we can update your way of creating security.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
So learning how to relax and regulate your nervous system so it literally comes down to zero, to be grounded, centered, calm.
Is that possible if I have to have it all this time?
Yes, it is. And then then I have feelings to navigate. However, to really calm my nervous system was a big task of mine. Are you experiencing me as calm or tense right now?
I'm experiencing you as calm. And I'm feeling a lot of anger about, like, feel like I'm sacrificing my life for this.
Yeah.
This fucking failure of, yeah.
When Masha, when you experience me as calm, what difference does that make internally for you?
Can you word it otherwise?
Yeah, do you like it or not like it when I'm calm?
I have the feeling it makes me, it triggers me somehow. Yeah. Also, this triggers me.
Mm-hmm. Which emotion is it triggering?
Anger.
Go for it. Because
I don't have it, and because I've never had it.
Yeah, you're angry because you've never had this.
Yeah. And as I said, I'm angry because because it's like a lifetime of trying to get there. And I feel I'm calming down. And it feels good.
My hunch is you don't have many spaces. You don't experience many spaces that aren't full of other people's emotions, especially your mom.
And what types of spaces could those be?
Like this, there's none of my emotion in our space, Masha. Held an empty space, and you could feel your own calmness. Yeah. There seems a lot of emotion in your sigh then. Which emotions are in that sigh?
I'm still feeling a lot of anger, and I don't know. There's some fear. I don't know what it's about.
Let yourself feel it, Masha.
I don't like feeling fear.
No. I'm laughing because that was my too. I didn't want to feel fear.
Yeah, that's the hardest for me to feel. I have like this block with feeling fear. And I think there is just a lot of fear that is always there.
How could there not be around a helpless, anxious mother? How could you not be scared, Masha? There was no rock to hold on to.
Well, yeah. Mm. And I feel like a relief about, like, thank you for acknowledging this, because I never, like, I mean, I sort of knew, but not like this, you know. I mean, yeah, you made it really clear.
What have you discovered? Put it in your words.
What have I discovered when?
Right now, you said I'm putting things into words that you
Yeah,
repeat.
like that it makes sense that my hypervigilance and my sort of this busy go behavior is an adaptive behavior. It's like a very logic adaptive survival strategy to having an anxious, helpless mother, and that there was no stability in relating with her, and that it makes sense that I'm ridden with fear, like, for my whole life, being brought up by such a person. Yeah.
Wow. Take another breath and you look like you just relaxed again.
Yeah.
Masha, your box and hurry up driver may hate my suggestion. I think that's enough for this visit. to simply be with this piece.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, you're breathing deeper. I love that this is exactly what I was bringing to the space in our last call, that we engage in driver behaviors at the tip of the iceberg to keep all this other information and experience out of awareness. And so, yeah, it's like we freeze to become a solid iceberg, but it's not real relaxation. It's frozen fear. The nervous system is actually skidding on the inside.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful, especially if when you've watched the video, you're okay, we post it. Because it's exactly what I wanted to bring in the space.
Do you want to post it in the group, or do you want to post it like
I put
on
you first to check that you're okay with posting it in the uncle's group. I want you to have choice.
I'm okay with it being in the uncle's group.
Even without.
Yes, what I'm not okay is with it being on the internet.
No, that's real clear. For the uncle's group.
Yeah.
With each breath, you seem to be relaxing more and more.
Yes, I am. This was very helpful. And I do have, so wait, I do have two more things. One is, okay, this feels great, and I feel stuck in this cycle of like anger and hatred because like feeling sort of a victim to it, and sadness. So it's like, this is not fair, like why other people live normal lives and I'm stuck here like with this, and was stuck with this for a long time. And will I ever, so it's just like.
So 1 minute, because look, you've jumped a bit ahead. Just come back to this moment. And usually it's better to be angry and pissed off than feel fear. But it's a cover feeling. It's not the real feeling.
Okay, well, the real feeling, I have mentioned it before. It's the like desperation and the fear of not getting there ever.
Yes, and it's still anticipation. It's about the future. So you're not in a small now. Yep, you're scared you may not get there. The challenge now is to be only here with where you are in this small now.
Yeah, my box doesn't like that.
That's all. Yeah, wait, look, it looks like you've had to run from all this. Run away from these feelings because it's ghastly and it's scary. Why would you want to feel it? However, the anger doesn't help you connect and relax. Keeps you in that running, pissed off, get away from place.
Yeah. What was the word? Did you say something like gaslit? No.
Get
That's
away.
scary.
No.
No, it was a word that I didn't understand. Anyway.
Yeah, it's keeping running from your experience.
Yes, and it's funny because you don't know my biography.
Are you around?
There's been a lot of running around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So no more forest dump. No more forest dump. Did you watch the movie Forest Gump?
Yeah.
No more running from your experience. No wonder you wanted to run from it. To know that your stability is a helpless, anxious mother. Terrifying. Will you write 2 or 3 sentences in the next 24 hours? Let this integrate. And I'll post it in the uncles group. And if you'd write 1 or 2 sentences, if you're willing.
I will try.
It's a yes or no, and you don't need to decide now. No,
Yeah.
try another driver behavior. It's either yes or no.
I'll see.
You want to keep your options open.
Yeah, because
now decide.
Yeah, I don't want to decide now. I don't want to decide now.
That's it. Decide in the next 24 hours whether you will or whether you won't. You have choice. Masha, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you, Janet.
What for? What are you saying thank you for?
For holding space in such a loving way, and for pointing out sort of the obvious, which was not obvious to me. But after you pointed it out, it's like, oh yeah, quite obvious.
I'm glad you experienced a space held in a loving way, Masha, and let it go through all your cells. And stick some glue to your shoes so you can't go running. Slow, slow, slow for a little while. Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of love to Austria. Are you born in Austria or you live in Austria?
I live in Austria now.
Where are you born?
In Romania.
Oh, Romania. I thought, was it Czech Republic with listening to your accent? Okay.
You were close.
Yeah. Okay. Bye for now.
Okay. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.